Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Qigong practice for deep inner peace and stress relief. If you're enjoying these sessions, please feel free to like and subscribe. Let me know what you'd really like to see here. What do you need right now? Let's begin. Begin by bringing your feet together straight out in front of you. Lean your weight into your right leg and step out to the left. Turn your palms to face outward and fill them with pure white healing light. And then gather up this white light all around you and draw it down through the body, washing it through you like a river of pure white effervescence, washing away stress, irritation, stagnation, and feeling yourself filling up with purity and wholeness. We'll gather up one more time, drawing your energy to you and coming fully into presence as we begin this daily practice. We'll begin by taking a breath in, and as you breathe out, turn your head as far as you can to the left. And then we'll follow this up with the body. So we breathe out to turn the head first, and then turn your body, including your knees and hips, as far as you can to the right. We breathe back into center, and breathing out to turn the neck and then the body. This has a corkscrew effect on the spine, helping to release stress and tension from the nervous system. We breathe out into the turn, spiraling to look behind and breathing in to come back to center. We'll repeat this one more time on either side, breathing out to turn and in to come back in. For any of the forms that we do today, you're going at your own pace. And you're turning as far as feels comfortable for you. We're not letting the mind override the body at any point in the practice. Now breathe in and float the arms up to the level of the shoulder and then allow them to soften. We turn both palms over, and again we turn as far as feels comfortable and look over your shoulder. Breathing out to turn and breathing in to come back in. Breathing out to turn and in to come back in. This is a power release for the rotator cuffs in the shoulder. And now breathing in, raise the hands up to the level of the eyes. Breathing out, wave down, and draw the hands behind you. Bend at the knees, push off the base of the feet, and breathe in and come back up. And breathe out and float down. Notice here I'm keeping my tailbone tucked under and really pushing off the whole base of the foot as you come back up. Breathe out to wave down. push the hands behind, and then breathing in to come back up. And then just allowing the hands to wave back down. From here, we'll step out into Mabu by stepping out to the left. You're welcome to stay in Wuji stance if that's more comfortable. We'll come into our teacup practice. When the hand extends, we're shifting the weight from leg to leg. The hand comes up through center, then I shift the weight in the direction of the hand and breathe in and pull back in. Breathing out, wave in front. Breathing in, come up overhead, out to come down and around, and back in to come behind. You want to keep the palms straight up. This practice is very beneficial for all of the meridians in the body, helping to totally open up and release stagnation. This is one of my favorite practices for stress relief. Reaching out, coming up overhead, back across the front of the body, and then sneaking back in behind. You're only coming down in the legs as far as feels comfortable for you. Again, you're always listening to your body, especially for some of these deeper stretches. Draw the hands back to back in front of the groin. Breathe in and pull up, and then allow the hands to wave back down. Sink at the knees, drawing up through center, and then releasing out to the sides. This has a positively clearing effect on the body. Keep the tailbone tucked under and wave that energy up the spine and then out. Breathing in as the hands come back to back. Make sure to keep your footing nice and secure. This time we cross the wrists, and then you're going to come up and we'll pull down through center. The first part of this practice we release, and here we gather up and we refill. Drawing down. Again, you're only bending the knees as far as feels comfortable for you. This is very strong for the legs. You don't want to over push yourself. The idea is to release that tendency. Breathing in, coming back up, and breathing out to wave the energy back down through this central pillar of light. Now turn your body to the left, and we're going to use the hands to clear the meridians in the legs. Drawing up through the inside of the legs, over the belly, and then down across the outside and the back of the leg, sweeping around and coming back up the inside. We're breathing out to float down. Here we're tracing the bladder channel and the gallbladder channel. And then as we come up the inside and the front of the leg, we're tracing the meridians for the spleen, the kidneys, the liver, and the stomach. Nice little clearing to draw that tension, heat out of the body, and just release that so that your mind will be calm and relaxed. You can do this practice any time of day, morning, afternoon, or evening. Whenever you just feel like you might be a bit overwhelmed, caught in the storms of life, you just need a little bit of calm and relaxation. Allow the hands to release down by the sides. And we'll draw that left foot back towards the right into Wuji. Gathering up overhead for a few nice grounding breaths. Just allowing yourself to relax, breathing in to draw up and out to wave the hands back down. Qigong is a simple practice in many ways, yet it's deeply profound, removing a great amount of qi through the body. And this is a nice way just to help to restabilize that energy. Let's draw up one more time, breathing in and then breathing out to float back down. Now here, we're keeping the torso relatively stationary as the arms breathe in and windmill up overhead. There's no movement through the legs. This is an upper body movement only. Now we're going to breathe in and draw the hands up overhead. Then your left hand is going to sweep down and touch your thigh, which will naturally draw the right hand over. Trace down that left outer leg and then breathe in and come back up. And we'll windmill the arms around fully to the other side. And then we'll come back up and repeat this. This time the right hand touches the thigh. Sweep all the way down. You're only coming down as far as feels comfortable. Breathing and coming back up. And then letting the hands wave back down and around. Breathing in, coming up. Left arm down. Sweeping down the leg. Breathing in, coming back up. These are from a long life practice, helping to cleanse, clear, and restore vitality. Here, we're tracing the channel of the gallbladder, which has a tendency, when out of balance, to leave us feeling bitter and resentful. Sweeping down and around, and we're circulating the blood and the qi through the whole body. One more time, either side. Try to keep your movements as fluid and relaxed as you can. Last round on the right. We'll windmill the arms around one more time. And then drawing up overhead, and this time both arms just wave down by your sides, nice and soft. Place the palms upward and gently float them up, and draw very light fists in and chamber your elbows close to your side. Here we're going to release stagnant qi and gather in fresh qi. We breathe in to pull in and out to release out. Turn the palm over and spiral the energy in front of you and gather in fresh, vibrant qi. Turn and look over your left shoulder and release the left hand out. Spiral the palm and pull back in. And we breathe in to turn and out to release. Let that old stagnant qi go, and then gather in fresh energy by breathing in. Now we'll take the left hand and we're going to turn and look behind. and gather in from behind you, and then pull back in, breathing in. Breathing out, we're going to turn all the way to the right, release the right hand out, spiral, and gather back in. Now, as you breathe out, you're going to bend the knees, release the left hand down, follow it with your eyes. You're going to windmill all the way around the body, come down, we're going to go down again. Turn the palm out, sweep in front of the feet, breathe in and come back up, palm out in front of the face, the arm extends out and we pull fresh chi back in again. Folding over, bend your knees as much as you need to, follow the hand with the eyes, coming back down, all the way, palm out, cross the feet, breathing in, coming back up and clear the mind. Allow the hand to reach out and pull back in. Let's do this one more time. Clearing the energy and gathering from the 6 directions: north, south, east, and west, and heaven and earth. Breathe out to release, and breathe in to gather back in. Now turn and look over the left, breathe out, release, and gather back in. The body is a vessel or a container. It's been with you for every part of your journey called life. It's held every experience, every emotion, every trauma, everything that we've wanted to remember, and those things that we long to forget are experienced and remembered by the body. When we do practices like Qigong, we help to release what may be holding us back or not serving us in some positive capacity, and we create the space for new, fresh, vital chi to come in. This is why the practice is so profoundly effective in helping to restore vitality, fluidity, inner peace, and a sense of true belonging. When we're at home within ourselves, we feel more at home and at ease within the world. Let's gather up, breathing out, sweep down. You never have to come down as far as I do. You're really listening to your own body. You want this to be your best friend, not something that you push around. Release the hands and let that all go. Now cross the wrists, gather up with the palms, draw them to your chest, and unwind and float down. This is our final form, wrist cross flow. We cross the wrist gates, allow the hands to release, and float back down. Gather up this stabilizing, nourishing earth energy, draw it into your heart, and then release. Now that we have cleared the body, we have space to gather up and fill up with what's nourishing and wholesome, what offers us stability, grounding. And in this way, we come back into our center, into our heart space, and return to who we really are outside of the noise of this world and all the pushing and pulling and influences. gather up 3 more times and draw down again this pure white healing light. See it settle into your spine, into all of your bones, and fill you up with this healing energy, the capacity for expansion while remaining grounded, invigorating yet relaxing. And draw it down and breathe it through your body. Now reach out to the right and gather into the lower dantian. Reach out to the left and we gather up this energy, wisdom, and love of the universe, and we draw it into the root of the body. We gather up one more time, gathering up all the love that's around us everywhere. Draw it down into your heart. And if you do nothing else but send love out to the entire universe, that's all you need, for that is exactly what will be returned to you tenfold. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come and share Qi with me. Wherever you are, I wish you a peaceful heart, and that whatever burdens you may be carrying be relinquished from you, so that you may feel grounded and peaceful